wow, what an experience. Beautiful views. We loved it so much, but it's good to be done. I think we should just buy this property and build a house right here.
I know.
We are back on the road, baby. We're here in the Indiana Dunes National Park. We're pretty pumped to be here because we're from Indiana. This is our national park, but we have a really short trail that we're gonna walk on that leads us right to Lake Michigan, so we're excited to get going. Moose is ready to get going as well, so let's get out of here and let's get rolling.
We are on the West Beach Dunes Succession Trail. Now when you come into West Beach, your national park pass does not work for some reason, we're not sure. But it's only $6 and they take a credit card or debit card or whatever. But we have our swimsuits on and we're gonna get on this hike and go down to the beach.
That is quite a few steps. Hopefully we can make it up there. We're kind of out of shape after a little bit of time at home.
Oh, we'll be fine.
We'll have to see. There's quite a bit going on around us, but if you could see that tiny little faint city over there, that's actually Chicago. So pretty cool that we're that close to it. It's a comfortable distance for me and malls actually to stay away from the big city, so I think we're just right. Yeah, so that's Chicago way over there, and there's also another, I think that's South Bend over there. I'm not really sure.
No, South Bend's over there.
South Bend's like right on the edge.
No, we drove past it.
No.
Yes, we did.
She doesn't know anything. I'll put it in the video if I'm right. If not, I'll just cut this part out.
Wow. This water here is kind of cold. We're in like the middle of June, but wow, is this so fun? Moose got to go swimming. It's just the best hikes end in a beach, so.
The water here is cold because if you don't know anything about the Midwest and the Great Lakes, the water is always cold. Molly's birthday is literally in the middle of July, the hottest part of the month, and we went to Lake Michigan where we are now, and the water was freezing then. It's just how it always is. But as you can see, us Indiana, Illinois people love getting our beach day in no matter what.
Moosey, did you have fun?
You were swimming out there, weren't you? Yeah. We are in the Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. This is going to be so awesome. We're hiking to Pyramid Point, just a little short mile hike, and we actually get to go on this really high dune that looks over Lake Michigan. So we're really pumped. It's a little windy, so if we're talking and you can barely hear us, that's why. But yeah, so we're really excited to get going.
Wow. What do you think?
This is insane. Oh my gosh, you don't realize how big Lake Michigan is until you get up here.
Wow. We highly recommend this hike. It is beautiful. It's worth the climb up here. Just remember that we're not sure if there's bears here, but you should probably bring some protection and just make sure you're aware.
I know that lakeshore seems very tempting to go down to, but I just wanted to let you know that there is already a sign that says don't worry about it, because there's already, if you get stuck, you have rescue and a rescue fee, and if you don't have to deal with that, it still takes about 2 hours to get back up. It's not very far down, but boy is it steep. We had a difficult time just coming up here because it's pretty steep, but let alone this massive sand dune in the sand, like I said, would not be fun at all. So I do not recommend it.
This place is just beautiful. I've always seen pictures of this and it's always been on my bucket list to come, even though it's in the upper part of Michigan. But wow, this is just insane. It's better than I could have thought. I could sit here all day.
No kidding.
On the trail that we just did, just know there's a lot of flies and other bugs, and they have a tick warning. So make sure you get some tick spray and bug spray. This is an all-natural kind that we can use for moose and for us. We'll link it below, and then you guys can pick some up. We are here at the Empire Bluff Trail. It's a little busier than the last one. There's like 30 people. Well, I guess there's like 15 cars, yeah. But it's another short hike, so let's get to it.
The great thing about the Empire Bluff Trail is that it is not so hard of an incline. So the last trail we did was just insane, just straight incline the whole way until you get where you are. Whereas this is actually kind of like a steep incline at the very beginning. Then you have a nice little plain walk and then a little bit of a decline on your way down. So it's really nice, a lot better if you're not in the best shape of your life. Maybe try this one.
Last hike we did at Sleeping Bear Dunes was just breathtaking. It was awesome. I don't know which one's my favorite. I think the first one was my favorite just because the second one was so busy. What do you think?
I think the first one was my favorite too, just because the drop off was just insane. Like you walk out and it's like you're standing on a cliff. I thought the views were pretty cool. So I think that's why the first one was my favorite. But yeah, it's pretty. Both of them were awesome. Definitely recommend them both.
And now we are getting some pizza.
Pizza delivery.
I think I ordered too much.
That's alright.
We got pizza from Passiano's Pizza. It's in Traverse City here in the downtown region. It's just a cute little shop, no indoor seating. You just walk in, you can order to go, take a slice to go. They have homemade cookies, pizza, pasta, all that good stuff. We ordered a large hand-tossed cheese pizza and breadsticks, but as you can see, the breadsticks for $6, you get all of these. So I don't know what we're gonna do with all of them, but I think we're gonna enjoy now. How is it?
Very good. A lot, but very good. It's not like the best pizza we've ever had by any stretch, but this is very, very good pizza. And I mean, you can't beat the area that it's in. We love the little downtown area of Traverse City.
And look at our view for lunch.
Then you can just drive a little bit and be on the lake.
There it is. How's the breadsticks?
Breadsticks are really good. You can taste like they're handmade bread. Delicious. They don't have any cheese sauce. Crazy, I know. But they did give us some marinara, so we're pretty happy about that. But yeah, overall, great food. Pretty good price too.
For sure. And I don't think any of you need to hear my thoughts because, as you all know, I love pizza and it's just all delicious.
Yeah, she does.
Oh. Hi, are you having fun?
We just crossed the Mackinac Bridge. It's about 5 miles, and it's so cool. We loved it so much. We're in the UP now, and we're so excited to be here. We have a lot of really cool things lined up. First of all, work. We literally just came across the bridge, came to what's called the Bridge View Park, something like that. Yeah. And basically just a parking lot where you can just look at the bridge.
Look at the view.
We came here and worked.
Beautiful.
Okay, since Molly is so impulsive, that's the view. We came here to do some work, so we have something cool to look at while we do so. That's kind of the perk of living in a van, is that whenever you need to work or whatever, we just drove across the bridge and I said to Molly, let's find a place on the water to work. And we found this place, so that's what we're doing. But yeah, so that's what's going on.
And if you're wondering what work means for us, it means working remotely on our business Tandem Vanlife, along with some homework for our senior year of college. If you want to know more about that, then go check out our other YouTube video. We'll have it linked below. I thought I would show you guys my favorite drink to make while working. It's a plant-based coffee drink here at home instead of going to buy it, because Ty doesn't like me to spend a lot of money on coffee because we don't have money. But all you'll need is a thermos or just a cup in general. This is all we have. And then any kind of cold brew. I like this kind because it's an organic medium brew, which is my favorite. It's unsweetened, it's just coffee. Some unsweetened almond milk to make it plant-based. I love almond milk so much. Some just honey and cinnamon. And we have them in these baby food jars. That's a quick tip if you live in a van or in a house. Put your spices in baby food jars. It's perfect. But what you're gonna do is you're just gonna put some honey in for your sweetener. I usually just put in a little bit and then I add more later. And then the trick is to put your cinnamon in right after, because if you put it in last, it will not blend. And then
why not?
So since it's a really fine powder and then the milk goes on, the milk doesn't want to take it in, whereas if you pour the milk on the cinnamon, it kind of traps it down there and you can stir it up. And then this is actually a healthy coffee treat, or if you want to say, the honey is really good for allergies and inflammation in the body, and cinnamon is also good for inflammation. It helps fight cold and flu and all of that, and it helps with sugar levels, so you're kind of fighting the iced coffee sugar even though it's just honey. It's not like your normal kind. So you're just going to want to shake all of this stuff up. Make sure the lid's on.
Shake the van everywhere.
And then you're going to pour your cold brew in. Basically, I don't measure. I just pour. And then you're going to pour in your almond milk. And then around here we don't use regular straws. We are eco-friendly, so we have these nice what do you want to call them, steel or metal straws. We will link this and the cup below on Amazon. They're very cheap, but then you just blend this up with a straw, and then the honey's gonna stick on the bottom, but you just keep doing that. And then I just put my lid on because I spill things, and yeah, we're in our van. There you go. Cup. It's my, what should I call it? My honeybee cold brew for work. That over there past the little canal is Canada. It is so cool to see a country. This is my first one. Well, since we haven't entered it, it's not my first country. But
the first one you've seen.
Yeah, it's the first one I've seen, and I am so excited. I have an itch to go to other countries, and this is just so exciting. So hopefully next year sometime we might get to go into Canada or some other countries.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
We are in Sault Ste. Marie or Sault Ste. Marie. We can't really tell what it is. But we got really lucky and we got here on the locks just when a barge is coming through. So this is really awesome. So we're just sitting here and enjoying it. We have made it to our Walmart for the night. We have our heat shields. So we're going to walk you through like our nightly routine. Every time we get anywhere, we always put up our heat shields first. That's just because not only do they keep the heat out, but they also keep privacy for us, so nobody can see through these windows now. And it's just really nice to have. But if you guys really like this day-to-day van life stuff, just kind of seeing how we do our laundry, how we get ready for night, things like that, comment down below and let us know. But yeah, so we're gonna get ready for the night and settle in.
We also have these really awesome homemade reflectics and material magnet things that we put up on the back and the side sliding door windows. Our moms helped us make these, and they are really nice for the same reason, but at a way cheaper cost. And then we shut the curtains.
Now for the big boy, huh?
There we go. Next thing we do is take off all of this stuff for Moose. This is our mattress protector in case he pukes or pees or does something on the bed. And so we move all of this off, and then I bring our pillows and blankets up on top while Ty takes Moose outside so I have room. Now you can see the bed is all made. It's basically just a fitted sheet, a thin comforter, and then our 2 pillows. You can definitely have other things like blankets and all that kind of stuff, but for us this is what works best. And then I just get out like the water and we'll fill it up on top to filter. We turn our security system on, which we'll show you in a bit, and then we lay out all of our stuff for the next day. That's gonna do it for tonight. We will see you guys in the morning. It's been a crazy day. We've loved our time in the UP. Tomorrow night is gonna hopefully be in a brand new state. We'll see, but we're gonna enjoy some pretty cool adventures tomorrow. But first we'll show you our Simply Safe system and how that works, but then we will see you in the morning.
Simply Safe on. Home.
Good morning, everyone. We are here at our Walmart parking lot. We're getting ready to take off for Pictured Rocks this morning. We are so excited. We've seen so many videos and pictures. But so far we've gotten some coffee made, we took some videos for our Instagram, cleaned up Moose's puke, and now we're gonna hit the road, I think, aren't we?
Yeah. And this guy is feeling much, much better. Hopefully.
Hey, Moose. Right before we leave, we also have to fill up our waters, just because we drink a lot of water.
A lot.
This is why we have to change
A lot of water. He drank 4 bowls yesterday.
He did, which means also for us too, like this thing we have to fill up probably 3 times a day, and I think it's 2 gallons, so it's a lot of water. But also it's bad because, well, it's a good thing for our bodies, but it's bad because we have to dump our pee tank every 2 days. So that's annoying. Is this pretty?
We are at the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore here in the UP in Michigan. So this is really awesome. We are now seeing Lake Superior. So this checks all the lists. Me and Molly have seen every national lake, or national lake.
Michigan Lake.
But yeah, so this is really awesome. We think this is beautiful. You can see some clips before and after. We have some really cool things. We're in the Miners Castle area. There's a bunch, I think it's a 15-mile stretch. But we're in the Miners Castle area because it's the area that's dog friendly, so that's why we came here. But it's still really awesome. You can see there's an island just out there. There's also really cool cliffs just out here. Some rise as high as 200 feet above Lake Superior. That's pretty crazy. But if you come here, also be on the lookout because there's some sturgeon that swim in the lake just below, so you can maybe see some from where you're standing. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna keep walking. There's another viewpoint just down the way, and we're gonna go check that out.
To get in here, it's absolutely free to come. So you just drive down this little wooded, beautiful area and you can come see all of this and go hiking. At least in this section, you don't have to have a national park pass. So that's awesome. And then also remember, it is like the middle of June and it's about 50 degrees here. So make sure you bring a sweatshirt or a jacket and some bug spray. There's lots of mosquitoes.
This place is incredible. These sandstone cliffs and everything are just something to see. You definitely have to come here. It's a beautiful area of the country. Definitely recommend it. So I know it seems very tempting to just come here and kayak. I mean, if you ever see anything like the Pictured Rocks, it's almost always people kayaking and stuff like that here. And it is a very popular thing and it's very cool. We wish we could do it, but they recommend themselves to go on an expedition or with a guide or something, because the water here, as we've seen today, can get pretty choppy and pretty crazy. And there are a lot of people who need to get rescued and saved. People actually die from coming here with that. So I definitely recommend that if you come here, come with a guide if you're gonna go kayaking and possibly save your life. And obviously it would make your experience that much better being with somebody who knows the area. But yeah, that's one thing I wanted to bring up as well.
Also, another reason why you should go by yourself, or should not go by yourself on kayaking adventures, is the weather here can be very unpredictable and storms can blow in, and that is a huge problem because there is zero land that for you to get on and land and be careful on. So yeah, if that makes sense.
We are at the Miners Falls Trail. So this is just down the road from Miners Castle, and it takes you to the biggest falls in the area. So we're gonna go. It's a really short hike and we're really excited to get going.
That waterfall was breathtaking. By far the prettiest one I've ever seen. Wow, it was just like so loud and gushing, and the rocks behind it were beautiful, just stunning. Definitely recommend this hike. It's like a mile, it's an out and back. So when you get to the waterfall, there's a platform that you can go on.
Two platforms.
So there's one if you are in a wheelchair or you don't want to walk downstairs. There's another one that you can go down a bunch of stairs and see a better view, but it's beautiful.
Hike here, good, bad, yeah?
Oh yeah, good, very good.
And was it busy?
Huh?
Was it busy?
Kind of. It's 9:30 in the morning on a Saturday. There's really like 6 people there, not bad at all. I expect it's gonna get a lot busier later today, but yeah, so far so good.
If you come here and it seems really, really busy, I suggest you might wait for the crowds to go away, just because those platforms are pretty small. We were sharing a platform with 4 other people, so 6 people total with a dog on the platform, and it was kind of crowded. So if you want to beware, just so you know, maybe get to this hike a little earlier than the Miners Castle we did earlier.
As you guys saw, we went to Rustic Grounds Coffee. It's just this cute little coffee cart. It's like a trailer, honestly, parked on the side of the road. I got a butterscotch cappuccino, and wow, is it delicious. It's not too sweet, just like I like, and it has a really good, like a scotcheroo kind of flavor. If you guys don't know what that is, in the Midwest, it's Rice Krispie treat with peanut butter and butterscotch chips melted, and then chocolate on top, and it is such a good little treat. So it's like one of those in a cup. But it's lunchtime now, so what we're gonna do, we're first parked at Lake Superior. It is gorgeous out there. We're at some kind of park, I'm not sure what it's called.
Bayfront.
Yeah, that. But we're having a lo mein dish, so that is lo mein noodles, some garlic powder, and ginger. It's 53 degrees here, so it's really chilly, and this will help boost our immune system.
I'd say pretty chilly. It's not really chilly. Yeah.
But, and then also, so we have an organic beef broth base. You can use vegetable broth or chicken broth. We do vegetable broth, chicken broth, or this. This is just our favorite to put in here. But all you do is you get 2 cups of water, like a tablespoon or 2 of this, just a pinch of these, which some of you are like, what's a pinch? And then just a little bit of noodles. But it's one of our favorite warmer meals. It's quick, easy, and really good for your immune system.
It's time to get spicy.
Not too much garlic.
You said a pinch. That looked like 2 or 3.
Well, it's just, it's whatever the soul speaks.
That's way more than a pinch. That's probably like 18 pinches.
That's what my soul's speaking.
She's the absolute worst to get advice from as far as like measurements, because she's like, it's just whatever I feel like. So if you're ever looking for like precise measurements, these aren't the videos for you.
Hey. Well, this is how my mom cooks and my grandma, and you just learn to cook like this. You don't need a measuring cup. Also, you can add carrots and broccoli to this dish. We do that a lot of times. We just don't have any with us right now, but that's another great addition to this dish.
Delicious as always, Malls. Great job. We love these meals. They're so quick on a day like today when it's kind of chilly. This warm broth hits the spot.
If you're curious to know the exact recipe, then just wait for the end of the year. We're hoping to have a one-pot cookbook out very soon. Well, I guess in December or around that time, so stay tuned.
So we stopped here at the Bay Iron, or the Bay Furnace, something like that, area here in the UP. But there's actually a trail that leads you to an old iron furnace. And so this is where they used to pull stuff from the river to make it and everything and put it all together right here. And it's pretty cool. I just went on this walk and I told Mama she should come too. So here we are. We are at the Presque Isle Point here on the UP, just outside of Marquette, and oh my gosh, is this place gorgeous. The water is so clear, the rocks are black, and just the sound of the waves, it seriously feels like you're at the beach. It's insane. But this is a beautiful place. We're falling more and more in love with the UP, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah. We are at Sugarloaf Mountain here again in the UP. It's been a huge day for us. This is our last hike though. We're pretty pumped about it. So what it is basically like a mile hike. You get to the top and you have beautiful views of Lake Superior and the surrounding areas. So we're gonna walk up here, see what that has to hold.
Come on, buddy.
So if you see these lines in the stones right here, those are actually glacial marks. When it rubbed across all these rocks, it left its little mark. And you can really only find them on this side of the mountain, because on that side where the lake is, it has been eroded away with the sea. So it kind of made a nice smooth look. So it's pretty crazy to come up here and see the effects from 10,000 years ago still today. We finally rounded out our 5th hike of the day. Wow, what an experience. Beautiful views. We loved it so much. But it's good to be done. We're ready to go get something to eat and probably go to sleep around 8 o'clock.
Main Street Pizza, Subs, and more. It's a cute little town, downtown like shop. It is so good smelling. We cannot wait to dig in. After 5 hikes, we are so hungry. How is it?
Amazing. Oh, we got there seriously right when they were pulling it out of the oven, so it's still hot. But oh my gosh, it's so good.
Compared to everything else we've had?
Yeah, it's still amazing. Now, it might be even better given the fact that we are starving right now, but it's still a really good pizza. Definitely recommend you come check it out. I haven't had any of the dessert sticks yet, but I can't wait to dig in either.
We also got these cinnamon breadsticks. Oh my gosh, they are so good. They're super warm, and then the frosting is super cold. It just is amazing. It's butter and then sprinkled with cinnamon and sugar. Oh my gosh. We are stuffed now. We have quite a bit left over actually, but now we're gonna go find our spot for the night. I think we're gonna try to find a Walmart or something. There's not really much around up here like that's BLM land or anything like that, so we're gonna try to find a Walmart and hopefully get a good night's rest.
Whoa, maybe we should stop and take
Yeah,
this video. Excuse me.
No. Slow down. Okay.
So we are at Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. Seems like we're doing a lot of national lakeshores around here, but this is on the UP of Michigan.
Okay.
We are at.
Okay.
We are at Pictured.
Okay.
We are at Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore here on the UP.
Also, to get in here, it's free, so I don't know if you have to have. Never mind. Let me restart. Should I just go again?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.